All right, welcome into the Bucn Over episode 14. Daily overs at 4, 7, and 2. Season win total at 6 out of 65 after the win yesterday. Today's episode, we got Game 2, Pirates-Cubs recap. We got Jose Quintana against Drew Smyly on the bump. Anthony Alford making his season debut. Chavis and Perez bringing the lumber. I just got home from work. We're recording this episode. We're going to bed. Let's get into the Bucn Over. All right, so, excuse me. The bar tonight was crazy. We had a hockey tournament in town, so I didn't get to watch as much as I normally do. Well, certainly not as much as I do when I'm at home, but sometimes when I'm at the bar, I get away, I can watch like a half an inning or something. People at the bar are good. They got their beers. They're invested in the game as well. But tonight was a pretty crazy night, and a late night as well. So the insight from what I saw isn't going to be too in-depth this episode. But we'll get into a recap anyway. The first inning, nothing happened, which is always good to see. Not on necessarily on the offensive side, but pitching-wise, you don't want to see struggles early. Second inning, Kevin Newman got a hit. Van Meter walked. They both stole. I kind of looked up and saw them both stealing. It was kind of crazy. And then Roberto Perez singled them both in, 2-0. So, stop the presses. Pirates scored first. Second time it's happened all year. And like it did the first time, immediately in the bottom of the second, Wisdom walks, Yan Gomes walks, Michael Hermosillo doubles them both, and it's 2-2. So, immediately, that lead is gone. But hey, scoring first, better than not scoring first. And yesterday I did say Pirates haven't scored first except for once, so maybe hammer the other team. And then, of course, if I say that it's going to jinx them, I jinxed them. Well, better to bet against the Pirates, that is. I did see Quintana take a shot. I think it was off his leg, but then hobbled over and made an underhand nice play to the first base. I think he kept pitching. He looked good, so I guess it wasn't that serious. Probably just a nice little bruise there on his leg. Battle, top four. Who shows up? Michael Chavis. His second home run to center field, 3-2. Pirates taking the lead. Then in the top of the fifth, Roberto Perez again. His bat was hot tonight. Hits his first home run of the season. It's now 4-2. So we got 6 runs in 5 innings. And, you're hoping maybe you just get a couple. Maybe the Pirates can get one. And then the Cubs can get one late or something. None of that happened, of course. I thought maybe in the 8th we had a chance. He had Hayes on first and Vogelback stepping up. I was like, man, if he can run into one, that's the 2 runs we need. But, it turns out it was a strike him out, throw him out as Vogelback strikes out, and then Hayes got thrown out. So, kind of a bummer, but, Bednar in the 8th came in. Seiya Suzuki singles. He might be a legitimate player. It's still, it's very early in his career and in this season, but he seems to be haunting the Pirates so far this season. But with Bednar, Seiya Suzuki singles, and then he comes right back, strikes out Contreras, strikes out Schwindel, strikes out Ortega. No problem. David Bednar's the man. Fires it in 98. He hooks you in that 75-mile-an-hour curveball. He's the man. Chris Stratton came in the 9th to close it out. Got into a little bit of trouble from what I saw. There was first and third with 2 outs, but he got the job done. Got a ground out over to first. Raised the Jolly Roger. Pirates get their 7th win. And also I heard he took a shot off the elbow and managed to finish, which was gritty. Like to see that. If you're going to win, the offense is going to have to win these overs for us, because once you get to 6th inning, fifth, sixth inning, and this bullpen comes in and it's lights out. Absolute lights out so far, and it's awesome to see. Anthony Alford had a underwhelming debut this season, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Nobody really had a big day. It was kind of a little bit here and there, except outside of Roberto Perez, who had 3 out of the 4 RBIs. Newman had a hit. Chavis had a hit. I think Van Meter got a hit as well. So we didn't get the over, but the Pirates won. We're at 7 wins out of 65. Bad teams winning 2 in a row. The line actually moved up to plus 152, so that cashed. Always something to look forward to. Bad teams winning twice. There's one that I'm looking at now, a late game. If I can pull it up real quick. I think it's the Orioles and the Angels. Yeah, the Orioles won against the Angels tonight. Did they win yesterday? They did not. Oh, that was against the Athletics. So, tomorrow, something to look at, a little insight, take a peek. Orioles, Angels. You got Noah Syndergaard for the Angels and Watkins, 2.25 ERA for the Orioles. Those little, what do you call it? Bad teams that win 2 in a row. They can't win 2 in a row. Something to peek at, might get some good value. They're at a plus 205 as of right now. It's a later game. It's in Anaheim, so, don't take my gambling advice. But Pittsburgh did win today. They're plus 146. They're still not getting respect for tomorrow. The over-under is all the way up to a 9.5 for the Pirates-Cubs. Game 3, the Pirates, of course, 7-7. The Cubs 6-8. This is going to be a nice afternoon game. I don't think it's going to rain. Zach Thompson looking to continue, hopefully improve on his last start. Going up against Kyle Hendricks, who has struggled a little bit. But we'll see. Nice afternoon game. I work in the morning, so I'll be done. I can go watch the Buccos, relax, have a beverage. Yeah. Afternoon Saturday baseball. It's one of the best. Beginning of this series, remember I said that they needed to split against the struggling Cubs. We've already secured that with the 2 wins. And now we could win one more, go 3-1. Hey. We got some good teams coming up. Brewers, Dodgers, Padres, all coming up for the Pirates. So these games, we got to win these games. 7 out of 65. We are marching towards that Bucn over season win total. And yeah, let's do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's get an over. I'd like to see 10 runs. Let's get an over tomorrow. It's been a while. We haven't hit one. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you'll keep following me along this journey as we keep chasing the Bucn over. Enjoying the Bucn over content? Be sure to follow me over at Twitter at Bucn over, TikTok at the Bucn over, and on YouTube, the Bucn over, to follow along with your Buccos all year long.